Hey folks, this is Shane with ESEE Knives and Reynolds Adventure and Training. It's my buddy Patrick here. Patrick, what are we talking about today?
Today we're going to be looking at small backpacks, smaller backpacks.
Right, so we're not going to cover like all the super technical features, but we do want to talk about our favorite small backpacks and how we use them. But before we do that, I want to add a real quick thing. If you look at our Instagram and Facebook, we are currently giving away the 60,000th SE6.
Yep.
So look for our post just a few days ago to see how to get in on that. That's good until November 7th.
Cool.
All right. Patrick, what's your first pack today?
One that I've been carrying and using for several years is the Kifaru Antero. And this has the organizer pocket attached to the front here. So when you order it just the pack, it doesn't come with this, organizer.
This is the Molly panel right here.
Yeah, Molly panel here under it that's attached to. What I love about it, super tough, super durable. It's small enough to be a carry-on. I've flown Peru, Canada, Sweden, Germany. Yeah, just flown all over with it. Carry handle up here is like a eyeglass pocket, sunglass pocket, or whatever. I usually keep a headlamp up there. Big main body. I just got it stuffed right now. Got the two Nalgene pockets on the sides. What do these call them? Cinch straps.
Cinch straps.
Whatever you want to call them, cinch straps. You can get it with a waist belt. You can get the what is it, their Omni belt, something like that. So you can get a waist belt for it. For me, I would never want to load it heavy enough to need a waist belt. When this is loaded heavy, it's not that comfortable. But for just everyday type stuff, carry on an airplane.
What's the size of that pack?
This is 1,500 cubic inches, not counting the organizer. Not sure what the organizer adds. 500 denier Cordura, so it's real tough, real durable, and just a great all-around pack.
Get a shot of suspension here too. So not super padded, but nice, thin, high-density padding.
Yeah, it does great. You got foam padding back here. If you got it loaded down heavy and it's a hot summer day, this up against your back, we'll start getting a little warm. But all in all, just a great pack. Good
what
size.
Do you tend to run in your organizer back here?
It just varies on what where we're traveling to. And a flashlight, small screwdriver, compass, a little notepad, and just anything you want to stash in there. There's a pocket here also. But if you'll look, even if you don't get the organizer, it's got a zippered pouch here on the back, and
also some like sleeping bag or
you can rain jacket, whatever foam pad, whatever you want to cinch up under there.
Okay, you good?
Yep, good.
All right. First up for me is we're pretty fortunate in that we get to test a lot of gear from a lot of different companies. We have as a company, we've always been a fan of Osprey backpacks. We began working with Osprey Europe last year. This is the EXOS. What is this? EXOS 38. 38 liters equates to about 2,300 cubic inches. I think. Patrick and Jeff both like the Stratus. I think it's the Stratus 34. I wanted to try their lighter weight version of one of their SAR packs. This is a pack I use a lot for our search and rescue applications. It's one of their lighter weight packs. I use a UV pack light on here as well, something I think is cool, so it's easy to see if I put the pack down, and also if people are we're in the dark, then I'm pretty easy to spot as well. A couple things about the EXOS 38 is that I really like the suspension. We're in the southeast. We spend a lot of time in a hot and humid environment. This suspension being off the back, allowing airflow, makes it really comfortable. It has a small, thin padded, as are the shoulder straps, fairly thin padded waist belt and shoulder straps. What I have found is this pack does great when it's really hot. And as long as I keep the load under about 30 pounds, if we get into a more technical type where we're having to carry more technical gear, I think we did a whitewater rescue where we were on a RIT team and I'm carrying technical rope gear, I'm carrying swiftwater gear, and I think I kind of pushed the pack on that to where I could start to feel some deformation start to happen here in the shoulder straps, and I started putting a little more weight on me what I was hoping to, but we obviously pushed the limits of the pack. It's got some cool side pockets here that Nalgene bottle, easily accessible. You don't have to ask someone to get the water out of your pack. Some side straps here. It's pretty easy. It's a panel loader, or not a panel loader. I'm sorry, it's a top loader. So everything comes in from the top. It's got a nice little pocket up here, kind of a shove pocket or a stash compression pocket here. Like I say, 38 liters, about 2,300 cubic inches. I want to say this pack goes for about, I think it's under 200 bucks.
I think so.
And so it's a great pack. It served me well, but you got to know its limitations.
Like Shane was saying, Jeff and I like using the Osprey Stratus 34. 34 liters, so whatever that would be in cubic inches, a little bit over 2,000, I believe.
About 2,200, I think.
Mesh side pockets, can accommodate whatever size water bottles, standard Nalgene. I've got a heavy cover canteen and the cup on this side.
We're going to do a full pack SAR pack dump at some point, and we actually had to split this version up between small packs and large packs because it would have run an hour long.
Same mesh on the back, what do they call that, airspeed?
Yeah.
Like Shane was saying, keeps your back nice and cool. Decent padding on the straps. I don't load this heavy at all.
This has a little higher density pack strap than what mine does.
For call outs, like Shane said, try to keep it light, minimal gear, just enough to get you in there, and if you had to do an overnight or take care of the patient, and just enough lightweight technical gear if you had to rig something up to get them out. Waist belt, got little pockets here on the waist belt for stuff you need to access in a hurry. Like the Antero, it's got the little zippered pocket up here. I keep a headlamp in, just stuff you need to get to quick. I always know where it's at. And then a big additional pocket here on the front with a rope. I usually keep small rope gear, lightweight rescue stuff.
And I believe the Stratus is probably going to carry a little more weight, a little more efficiently than the EXOS. But it's different packs.
Yeah.
They're designed differently. I think we try to keep our SAR packs 25 and under with water, but sometimes on certain missions, depending on what you get tasked with, you might have to dump gear in. One quick thing about SAR packs, and something we'll talk about here too, is we like to run a slick pack. And by slick is we don't want a bunch of stuff hanging off this pack. Every call out we go to in Western North Carolina, or a lot here in just Southeast in general, we're almost never on trail for too long. We're searching drainages and peaks. And
thick rhododendron.
So between thick rhododendron or briars and brambles, when you run a slick pack where you try to keep stuff inside the pack as much as possible, it makes it way easier to navigate and move about under heavy cover, which is what we always seem to be in.
Yeah, anything strapped to it or dangling off of it's going to snag every chance it gets.
And also ways to secure even bottles and other stuff, because your pocket will get picked really quick out there with that stuff. It seems like RAT-SAR always draws some of the gnarlier missions, so we like to make sure that we run a slick pack and keep it clean and try to keep as much of the stuff inside as possible. Where are we on time here? All right. We did a giveaway last time for those of you that are still watching. We're going to do that again. I'm not going to put any pictures in because I want this to be kind of held secret to those people that are watching this video. The prize package last time went to Central Kentucky Bushcraft. YouTube makes it kind of hard to notify people, so I'll make sure that whenever we post a winner, that we'll put it in the movie notes or in the video notes, so people can see it, and I'll also try to contact you personally. The prize package this time is going to be just as big, just as good as last time, and here's how you enter. Turn on notifications, put that in the comments below. Make whatever comment you want, but make sure your comment says turned on notifications, and we really need you to subscribe and to turn on those notifications because it makes a difference. If you can continue to share these videos, we greatly appreciate it. All right, moving on. So if you have followed us on social media at all, you know that there are two staples in our lineup that go just about everywhere we go. For Patrick, it's the Antero, and for me, it's the Hill People Gear Umlindi. This is my favorite pack, probably. Right at 2,000 cubic inches, I think it's 30 liters. One of the things I like about the Umlindi is it's the Goldilocks of packs for us. It is a great SAR pack. Patrick and I have traveled the world, where he's carried the Antero. I did 2 weeks out west. Had to wash underwear a few times with this, but what I like about the Hill People Gear packs in general, besides I know the folks there, the Hill brothers, Kevin, all those guys are great people. They are like the Legos of packs. This is a admin pocket where if I need to carry my computer and kind of mini office, I can shove that in here. I went to Germany with that. We've been all over the place with this. So I can kind of configure them however I want to. I have an Aston panel on here. I like this panel because I can stuff a jacket, stuff a SAR helmet, stuff rope gear, whatever I need. Cinch it all down. It keeps it nice and tight. The Hill People Gear have just hit a really good mark on their suspension yoke. I have their, I think this is their Prairie Belt. Absolutely love this pack. This is one of the original Umlindis. They've since come out with a V2 of this, another UV pack light, which is a really cool, it replaces a glow stick, a chemical glow stick, and charges up and glows for a long time. One of our RAT carabiners, I can hang a hat or whatever I want to off here. If I'm traveling for business, I normally put a dock kit back here, carry-on size. I don't have to check any luggage, and I'm good to go. Water bottle pockets here. American made by a good company that I can configure however I want to. I think Austin, we've turned a lot of people on to Hill People Gear, and I've never had anybody complain about them. Austin Thompson, a buddy of ours on SAR, Eric Solly, a few of those guys are all Hill People Gear guys. Austin runs an Aston pocket or a Pals pocket on the back, so they have it's kind of user configurable. Not cheap, but buy once, cry once. It'll serve you for a lifetime.
And we owe a lot of it to Mike Mauner.
Yes, sadly.
Mike came to a class, backpacking class, and every piece of gear he had was Hill People Gear. The chest rigs, and at first I was a little skeptical. You know, that's just more weight on your front. And the more I looked at it, he explained how he carried everything he could possibly need. You know, if he had to just take off in the middle of the night from camp, he's got his fire starting stuff. You know, he's got light. He's got a cutting tool.
And we're going to do a Hill People Gear chest rig pocket, kind of a dump, because we all carry similar but different stuff in there. Generally speaking, we like to keep a 24-hour emergency kit if you had to bail out, or if you had to spend a night, a bonus night in the woods, a night that you didn't plan for. It wouldn't be comfortable, but you'd live and it would get you through it. I've had some people call us out on pocket dumps, not thinking that we're doing a full dump. So what you got in your pockets today?
Oh, I'm pretty boring when it comes to pocket dumps. Keys, lighter, ferro rod, and a wallet.
Set them all right here and we'll get a picture. Once again, my Streamlight ProTac 2L, a Diamondwood Spyderco Shaman and Rex, I think it's Rex 45. My ballistics, and the one thing that I've had buddies call me out for that I never talk about is a Glock 19 Zafiri Precision slide and Haley Strategic Incog holster. So that's it. So remember what we talked about on the giveaway and how to do that? Turn on notifications. Make sure you put that in your comment. Check out our giveaway for the SE6. Winner for this one will be announced, what do you think, November 10th?
That sounds good.
That's my dad's birthday. We'll go with that.
Sounds good.
All right. Like and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Subscribe. Turn on notifications on Instagram as well. Thanks, guys.
Thanks a lot.